This is Ascension Elite Football, Episode 4, Friday Night Lights Edition, and today we are at Xaverian Brothers High School! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Think you feeling? We not new to it, we kinda fluid. House game on the wood, my cup filled with mud. I came out the hood. Sometimes the gangsta need up. I'ma get all my problems above. Hate when people be doing too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with episode 4 of the Ascension Elite Football Tour. We are here in Westwood, Massachusetts to see Xaverian Brothers High School take on Springfield Central High School. Very, very close game that could have playoff implications down the line. Last year, Xaverian Brothers taking home the state championship here in Massachusetts. Tucker, big game today. I'm excited, man. What's your thoughts on the day?
So fired up, man. Fired up. A little bit of a switch up from what we normally do. A little bit of Friday Night Lights action. I'm fired up about that. It's been a minute since we've been back on like some Friday Night Lights energy, but what I'm so stoked about is these are two storied programs, have a lot of history, winning programs. Springfield Central, a little bit of success in the past few years. Xaverian Brothers has had a history of winning, it seems like before time at this point. So two winning programs, a 4 versus 5 in the top 25 rankings in Massachusetts. So we are unbelievably juiced up to be here for the Ascension Elite Football Tour Friday Night Lights Edition. Give us some juice, baby. Let's go. Premier Massachusetts high school football matchup. We're so unbelievably juiced up about that. Like we mentioned, 4 versus 5 matchup. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Division I football players with offers on both sides of the ball. Both these offenses are very high powered, but both these defenses are stout as well. Springfield Central in particular, their 2 corners have both Division I offers. You got Anthony Whaley, you got Xavier Thomas, the stout corners on either side. Xaverian Brothers is gonna look for a steady dose of the run today with their fullback number 0, Nico Tordiglione. Tordiglione is every bit of 5'9", 210 pounds, and they are going to look to get north and south of them here today on the X.
Key thing to know about Will Wood, right? Under pressure, he makes diamonds. Will Wood, number 2. This kid last year took the Xaverian Brothers High School team all the way to the state championship, ultimately winning a very, very close, tight-knit game, 14-7 last year. So what does that mean for this storyline today, right? Springfield Central's coming back in to prove a point tonight, right? That's going to be the message of Springfield Central, is to make their mark, why they're going to be the number 1 or number 2 team in this state. So tonight is all on the line for both schools. We're excited. We're juiced up to be here in Westwood, Massachusetts. 6 o'clock game time tonight. Let's ride.
I'm here with Jennifer. Jennifer, who is your son?
Martin Barnes.
In what position does Marty play?
Marty is playing center tonight.
Okay, awesome. So center of the O-line. What we're trying to learn a little bit more about, because this is new, it's a new environment for us, right? So Xaverian Brothers, there's a lot of history of success. What does Xaverian Brothers football mean to you?
It means family, and these kids have a lot of them played together since 7th grade, and they've really formed like a close brotherhood. They're all there for each other in good times and bad.
Right.
And the center, actually, Brian Asunsao, recently broke his hand.
Okay.
So tonight's my son Marty is stepping up, and he's playing center, and it's just a beautiful thing that everyone's encouraging him and they're there for him.
So you have a son, right, on the
I
team?
do. Yes.
Oh, you have a couple, do you?
No, just one.
Just one.
Okay,
I got you. And so his name is Mac?
Mac.
What does Mac play?
He plays middle linebacker.
Okay. So if Mac was an NFL player, what's his NFL player comparison? Do you have one?
Luke Kigley.
There you go. I love that. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Because Luke Kuechly's a dog. I like that.
Okay, so he's been called that by his teammates because he reads the offense really easily, and he just kind of has a knack to know what they're going to play next.
So ball knowledge. He's got great ball. He likes to study film.
Yeah.
We like a guy that likes.
He likes to study film.
I love that. I love that. He loves the preparation, the end of things. So.
How many come bustin' with? How many I live? How many I made at home? Back to the kids. Not plenty. This shit get real. This shit for real.
listen, if Central wants to be in this game, they gotta stop that run. It is going to be the ultimate difference, and it's not looking great early. March down the field, 6-7 plays, touchdown.
Don't play in the field, don't do it. You play with the fire, you better use it. Don't pump fake and don't you abuse it. Play with my brother, you know I get slime. I pull up and shoot them, I make sure they die. They know that I'm round, you know if I well, I'm slime for mine. You trying, you dying. Disrespecting the game, you got to know that's like committing a crime. Yeah, you got a warrant, now you is want it. Now we is on it, killing whoever. Everybody stepper, no face stepper, ain't that phony. We get money around here, so don't get it confused. Me think we play with them too. Like when I really play around with these blues. Me stepping on shit in the loose. Stop. Until I get on my stop. Hate when these out here be watching.
Do not let that man find a crease. That one right there. Do not let him find a crease because he's gonna hit it and he's gonna score.
They cannot stop me, they know I'm too extra. Boy, you too broken, you talking about pressure. Got a new shooter, I'm ready to trust. I got so many, they do what I say so. Got so many, they do what I say so. Unknown shooter, I got them in Clayco. Unknown shooter, I got them. I got some on the west. Yeah, I got some shooters on the east. Who the slime ain't running these streets? How many I live, how many I made at home? Back to the kids. Not playing this shit, get real, this shit for real. You don't play in the field, don't do it. You play with the fire, you better use it. Don't pump fake and don't you abuse it. Play with my brother, you know I get slime. I pull up and shoot them, I make sure they die. They know that I'm round, you know if I well, I'm slime for mine. You trying, you dying. Disrespecting the game, you got to know that shit like committing a crime. Yeah, you got a warrant, now you is want it. Now we is on it, killing whoever. Everybody stepper, no face stepper, ain't that phony. No.
Real deal, Holyfield, baloney. They call me Glock, you can get it, you want it. Yeah, I keep it on me, show me my opponent. What's up? Short little thick, my little pony. She tryna ride this thing like Coney Island. If I'm driving in it, I own it. These rap jabronis, they capping in line up on they dead homies. They capping in line about everything they do. I dare you to reach for these jewels. I pop your head just like a pimple. I let the situation cool down, then turn around and spin them. Yeah, shrimp it, cause I grill them. I don't play by no rules. Hell nah, these wrecks won't bend up. Hell yeah, these hoes gon' choose. Hell yeah, I keep that tool. Hell nah, I can't go like that. No lacking, I can't snooze. Hey, ask yourself this question.
How many I live, how many I made at home? Back to the kids. Not playing this shit, get real, this shit for real. You don't play in the field, don't do it. You play with the fire, you better use it. Don't pump fake and don't you abuse it. Play with my brother, you know I get slime. I pull up and shoot them, I make sure they die. They know that I'm round, you know if I well, I'm slime for mine. You trying, you dying. Disrespecting the game, you got to know that shit like committing a crime. Yeah, you got a warrant, now you is want it. Now we is on it, killing whoever. Everybody stepper, no face stepper, ain't that phony. No.
All right, so quick halftime update. Xaverian Brothers has basically been getting just about everything that they want on offense. They're a little bit more diverse than I thought, but Will Wood has been picking apart this Central defense. Dink and dunk, but they've been running the ball strong up the middle. So since that run game is so strong, it's really opened up the rest of their offense into some screens, into some nice little possession catches and whatnot, and they've really gotten everything they want. Central was able to pick it up. A long run from Isaiah Rogers to score for them. They struggled a little bit on offense, but they found a spark on their last offensive drive, got into the end zone, and then a little bit of a mental mistake of, I think they should have kicked the ball deep as opposed to trying to squib it to the front row. Xaverian got it back, and then they got that momentum right back on their side by kicking a field goal. 20-14, anything can happen second half. We got a game on our hands, baby, let's go.
Overseas in Europe, I hit Zurich, bought a watch. Kicking up my purist, my influence worth a lot. Bought Lil' Ma a Urus, let her skirt to that drop. Barely see my jewelry, cause it's blurred at the top. Kicking it at the top. T.O.P. I'm up. Eyes on me like hot. Push wherever I walk. Can't touch me, I'm too hot. Honest inside of a vault. Her meds is covered in crop. Alligator a crop. Human land, no telling. Young gon' one for president. Let my folks go present. Count up stacking these presidents. Know that they get treasures. Wake up taking these chances. Businessman, I barely drive. I bought me 2 new caddies. Got acres niggas, I can say your land costs at least 2 paddocks. LS stick behind the gate, don't let them know my attic. Pretty face from around the way, come play, I do her nasty. Plain Jane, I ain't flashy. Gucci shorts, they khaki. I got me an accountant and she helped me lower my taxes. Young gon' want a trend set up and crop and chop my jackets. Caviar, the Riviera, in France, they stuff my passes. Overseas in Europe, I hit Zurich, bought a watch. Kicking at my purest, my influence worth a lot. Bought my Eurus, let her skirt to that drop. Barely see my jury, cause it's blurry at the top. Kicking it at the top. T.O.P. I'm up. Eyes on me like pop. Push wherever I walk. Can't touch me, I'm too hot. Honest inside of a vault.
28-20, Xaverian Martian, 4th down, 4th quarter, 6:30 left. Biggest play of the ball game right here. They gotta get into the end zone. Central could potentially run out the clock. Let's see what happens.
Burned out chop. I did this for granny. Look down my wrist, it's a Grammy. Princess like Diana, introduce her to my family. Flower, she my dandy, but don't cook for not at all. I ain't going at all. I took off the brain and told on them all. Plain Jane, my lady went frosted. This insane, they thought I'd fall. The flames come out the exhaust. The Ferrari spider, it climb up the wall. She learning to deal with a dog. The double I star, see Mars. I told her to beat to get off me. I only be fucking with stars. I got in my groove like Austin.
Overseas in Europe, I hit Zurich, bought a watch. Kicking at my purest, my influence worth a lot. All of my Eurus.
All right, so hey, we just finished up as Xaverian Brothers versus Central. Central came out with a huge dub, 28-20. My guy, Kodi Massey, number 3 on Central, really balled out today. Brother, you stepped up big when it mattered the most, right? Couple big plays. There were a couple ones that were thrown way up in the air. Take me through that one that was thrown way up in the air. You came back to the ball and you walked into the end zone.
Well, all in my head, in my mind, all I think about is kill. So as soon as I seen the ball, I'm like, I gotta go get it, no matter what. As long as the ball go in the air, it's my ball, no matter what. I came down with the ball, made a move and scored for my team.
Absolutely, man. So talk about stepping up and making a play when you need to most. There's a lot of weapons on this offense, right? Spread the ball around. You got Isaiah Rogers, you got your quarterback, Jared Stain, but you stepped up when we needed you most. Talk about that.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. This is a big-time game.
Yeah.
We lost to them before, and they stormed the field. I didn't really like it. So, we had to come down and drop the X down all the way.
My first couple of years, I wasn't really aggressive. I was really shy. And, now I'm a junior. I know the offense. I know what I could do, and I know how to perform. So I just took it upon myself to go get it for my team.
And you guys have a few different weapons that you guys like to get it to. Isaiah Rogers, Kodi Massey killed it today. So you guys spread the ball around a decent amount. Talk about spreading the ball around to the weapons you got on offense.
We always have weapons, so it's not really hard to get them the ball. I just gotta get them the ball and then let them do what playmakers do.
Absolutely, dude. So you guys have had just a battle, a gauntlet at the first part of the season. Yeah. Talk about going through the gauntlet and then what it does to set you guys up for the rest of the season.
Going through the gauntlet sets us up for the playoffs. That's why we do it, because they think Western Mass is a bunch of chumps, but every single time we come out here, we show them what Western Mass football is about. So we come out here, show what we could do, and then now we got Western Mass, and then get ready for playoffs.
Right, so going through the gauntlet at the beginning of the season, iron sharpens iron, right? Gets you ready for the rest of the season. Jared, good luck the rest of the way, brother. Congratulations on a big dub. Central came out with a big dub today, 28-20. Coach, they were pushing you around a little bit in the first half, but it seemed like you guys started to tighten it up. Talk about the adjustments that you guys made at halftime to, flip the script.
Yeah, I think they have, obviously the Funk kid is he's a very disruptive player. He's been like that since I first noticed him last year.
Right.
He was very disruptive, and obviously he's the same type of player this year. And then he caused a lot of problems defensively, and then offensively they always have good lines, offensive lines, and they always run the ball well. They got two backs that are really two completely different running backs. One kid's a big, bruiser kid that'll truck everybody, he gets in his way. The other kid's very strong, shifty kid that gets in and out of the holes, has a nice little burst. So they have a good running game, but then they have a quarterback that they probably don't say he's a dual threat, but he can run the football. You know what I mean? He can run the football and he throws the ball well as well. So they have a lot of threats out there, and I thought we were playing we weren't attacking. And the biggest thing is we had to start being the aggressor. We had to start bringing the fight to them, and then we had to start wrapping up and making tackles. And I think once we started doing that defensively and offensively, once we started kind of sticking to our assignment, we made a little adjustment just to make sure we kept a body on the front kid.
Yeah.
It helped us out a little in the run game.
Mansfield last week, great game last week. You got this game this week. Talk about how those first 3 games set you guys up for the rest of the season being battle tested like this.
I think just playing good opponents and getting a true indicator of where we are at this time.
Right.
That's the biggest help that it does for us. You know, we kind of know we can watch film and we get a good feel for where we really are, and then what we have to, you know, get better with from now to the end of the season. And we'll be working on the things that we see on film from this point on. But you know, I think that's the biggest thing that this does. It kind of gives us a true feel for who we really are. And all we'll work on for the next month and some change will be fixing the mistakes that we see on film from these first 3 games and making sure we're not making these same mistakes late in the year.
Awesome. Well, Coach Watson, statement W today. Congratulations. Good luck the rest of the way. All right, appreciate you.
Overseas in Europe, I hit Zurich, bought a watch. Kicking at my peers, my influence worth a lot. All of my Eurus, let us skirt to that drop.